What if there was an easier way to get sales on your dropshipping store? A strategy that had less competition and lower ad costs. Not only that, but it would let you leverage what's already working for other people. Well, in this video, I'm going to reveal to you a simple 3-step strategy that's going to let you dropship on easy mode. What's poppin', people? It's your boy the Beast of Ecom, and I am back with another video, dropping nothing but you already know, value bombs. If you've spent money on your Shopify store and not had great results, then this strategy may be something that you want to test out. I'm going to show you how you can leverage something that's already working and flip it into another country. I'm pretty sure you're gonna like this, so if you drop a like on this video, it would help out the channel and give the algorithm some love. Secondly, drop a comment down below with any questions that you do have. I will be going through at the end of the video and answering as many questions as I possibly can. If this is the first time ever watching one of my videos, then make sure you smash that subscribe button. I drop weekly videos showing you how you can make more money with your e-commerce and dropshipping stores using Facebook ads, TikTok ads, and all of that good stuff. Now, before I go into detail of these 3 steps, let me first give you a brief overview. The first thing we need to do is identify what's working. We need to find a product that's already working and having success. Second thing we need to do is choose our country that we want to flip it into. The third point is going native and then executing on the idea. Now you know what those 3 steps are. Let me go into detail one by one. The first thing that we need to do is identify something that is already working. We need to find a product that is already working in mainly the main English speaking countries. The tool that I like to use is called Dropshipping. It's an ad spy tool, and there'll be a link for that down below so that you can test it out. And here are the settings that I like to use. So I want to find out what is working in the top 4 English speaking countries. So I've got here United States, I've got Canada, Australia, and United Kingdom. I've set the language to English as well because I don't want anything popping up in other languages. And scrolling down here, I have the platform is Shopify. I want to make sure that these stores are actually using Shopify and not anything and just any random ad. Now, if you scroll down here as well, we've got the likes. You can play with this as much as you want, but I like to crank this up a little bit to the 900, 700 so that I know that the product itself or the ad itself has decent engagement that tells me that that product is been running, so the marketer has been spending money on it, and alternatively as well that the people who are viewing this has some interest in the product or in the advert. Once you run a search, you'll find that there'll be many different products and video ads that we can check out. And on here, we can find out what the likes are, what the comments are, what the shares are. We can also actually have a look at the advert itself if I wanted to do just open it up in a new tab. Okay. And what we want to be doing is finding products which we first and foremost like the look of and have good engagement. Winning products will generally fit into 2 different things. So first and foremost, they will either solve a problem, which this product here does. It helps with neck pain, or alternatively, it could be wow, cool, quirky, and unique, like the Galaxy Cove, which has been running for a long time and have a passionate audience behind them. Once you've found something that you like the look of, say for example, we wanted to test out this product here, which again, cool, quirky, and unique, and has a passionate audience behind it, because of course cat owners are passionate about their cats. What we can then do is identify whether or not this product actually is still running, and second of all, we want to then find out if we can actually make money with it. And you want to work out what your break-even ROAS is for that product. And I've explained this in one of my previous videos, which I'll link in one of the top right hand corners. For this strategy, it doesn't matter if the product seems saturated at this point to these English speaking countries, and it will make sense throughout this video why. However, if the product has been recently trending, then that can help you out. Once you've identified some different products that you actually want to test out, then you want to move on to step 2, which is choosing your country. For this strategy to work, we want to find a non-English native speaking country, a country which less than approximately 60% of their whole population speaks English. If you want to get an idea of what some of these countries are, if you just run a Google search, a Wikipedia page will give you all of that information to identify what some of those countries are. Now, there will be a lot of countries that will pop up, but we need to filter through these countries, and I like to do 2 things. Firstly, we need to make sure that there is good shipping to those countries. Second of all, we need to make sure that there is enough population in that country so that we can scale. To give you some examples of some good countries to test out could be France, Spain, Netherlands, Australia, Austria, Sweden, Norway, Germany. They're just a few that you can test out which dropshippers are targeting. Some bad examples could be Pakistan, South Africa, and Argentina. Although the countries are absolutely massive in terms of population, the shipping lines there are not great. It's going to take a hell of a long time for the product to actually get to the customer. So let me show you some examples of some dropshippers who are using this exact same strategy. So you can see here, this is a French store and this is a French advert. And this product here is a old winning dropshipping product, which is the hair shaver. You can see here, this is that old hair shaver that, again, a lot of people were crushing with back in the day. And you can see here the results that they've had. They've had close to 11,000 likes on it, close to 7,000 comments, and close to 2,400 shares on this actual product. If we have a look at their website, it's a one product store and it's completely in French. And we'll talk about going native in just a moment in time and how you can set something up like this. This is another example, and these guys are selling chair covers. And this is a Norwegian store. So they've seen something that was working in the US and are targeting the Norwegian market. You can see here, this advert had 2.4 thousand likes on it, over 1,000 comments pretty much, and 449 shares. Again, if you look at their website, completely all in Norwegian, and it's not the best looking website, but these are the people that you are competing with. If you are a good marketer and you know how to market, remember, there's not going to be that many people that are going to take this step further in terms of applying their skills into different countries where the competition is already less. This is a German advert and a German store. You can see here that they are selling this product here, which is a popular product that you could have found on Shopify and other spy tools that was crushing it for people in United States. And you can see here that this product here has done 6.7 thousand likes, 4.2 thousand comments, and 1.2 thousand shares. If we have a look at their store, they are running a niche store, and you can see here, not amazingly branded at all. If you are any good at marketing and being creative, then you can definitely create something that is a little bit better than what this is. Now, the final example I want to show you is the exact same product as the first one that I just shown you, but it's in a different language and to a different country. This one here, I believe, is in Spanish. And again, you'll be able to see that this one was launched earlier this year with 2,000 likes on it, 900 comments, and 400 shares. If we have a look at their actual website, again, not the best looking store whatsoever. There's too much colors going on here, but this is something that you can 100% improve on. We know that the product's a winner in multiple different countries, okay? All we need to do is take this, improve on this, and apply a different language and to a different country. The final third step is you need to go native and execute. To execute this strategy, you need to make sure that the store is in the native language. This is going to help improve your conversion rate. Now, you may be thinking, okay, how on earth do I do that when I don't even speak the language? Well, there are a few tools and places that you can use to make sure that your store is completely translated. The first two methods are 100% free, but may not give you 100% accuracy. So of course, the first method is of course using Google Translate. And everyone knows here, if you just type in hello and we change this to, let's say, Germany here, so let's just try Swedish, then obviously it gives us the language there. The second one we can use is deepl.com. And again, if we just type in hello here, we've got multiple different languages that we can use. It's not as extensive as Google Translate, but it is a little bit more accurate. The third and final way is going to cost you a little bit of money, but essentially it's going to give you the most accuracy. We all know that when people talk, they have little nuances in how they actually say things. So the best thing that you can possibly do is hire someone who actually is a professional translator or is a native person who speaks both English and of course the language that you want to translate into. Most of them will work based off a number of words, and you can see here this woman will translate something into English, into Swedish or Icelandic, and she's charging £3.87, which is probably around about $5 for 100 words. Now you want to make sure that your Shopify store's currency is in the same currency of the country that you are targeting. For example, if you are targeting Germany, then your store currency would be in euros. If you are targeting Norway, then your store would be in Norwegian krone. Now for most countries, you'll be good for using either Shopify payments, Stripe, and PayPal. Some countries do have localized payment processors. For example, Germany has Sofort. Another big one which isn't so much localized but used in a lot of Scandinavian countries is Klarna. If you live natively in Germany, Austria, or Sweden, then you can open up a Shopify payments account and store and already have Klarna built into Shopify payments. For everyone else, it may be a little bit tricky, but Shopify have announced Shopify Markets. I've done a whole video on this, but Shopify Markets is going to make it a hell of a lot easier for people to be able to sell worldwide. They're going to have localized currencies, localized languages, languages, localized domains, as well as also the big one, localized payment methods as well. If you want to learn more about Shopify markets, I've done a whole video on this subject. I'll leave the link for that video in the top corner so that you can go and check that out. Once you've found products that you want to test out, you also have chosen your country and you've gone native and you've set things up, then you are ready to test out your products. Depending on the country that you want to test out, there may be some taxes involved. So it's definitely worth having a look into those as your store continues to grow. And that is it. That is how you dropship on easy mode. There's less competition advertising products on Facebook, which leads to, of course, lower ad costs. If you know what you're doing and you are a good marketer, this can result in higher ROAS and higher sales. There's really no reason to reinvent the wheel. Find what's already working for other people, leverage that, put your own spin on it, and you can have success. So hopefully you got some value from this video. If you did, make sure of course you drop a like on this video. It'll help out the channel massively. Drop a comment down below. I'll be replying to as many questions as I possibly can. If you want to learn more from me and other 6 and 7 figure e-com entrepreneurs, then make sure of course you check out my Discord. That is now live. The link for that will be down below. We do live Q&A coaching calls in there. We've got daily winning products being posted and everyone just helping each other out. So click the link down below and you can join. Hit me up on Instagram or Twitter and we can try and connect on there. But that is it for this video. Take care and I'll see you in the next one.